Total Domination Raceway is on the air. Live from Volusia Speedway Park. It's the TDR Dirt Series. Tony Trapasso up in a booth with you tonight with my junior partner in crime, Mr. Tyler Vickery. Tyler, how's it feel to be at your home track tonight, my friend?
Oh, I am loving it. I can't wait to see how these guys are going to run it. I kind of wish I was at the track in real life right now because, boy, I'd be wanting to go and watch some good old weekend dirt racing. But, hey, I'm at home. I still get to watch my favorite track, get to watch some of these guys tear it up.
Well, you get to watch some of these guys tear it up, and if what we saw last week in the late model division is any indication, expect some fireworks tonight. I believe it's points battle in the late models is still pretty tight.
Yeah, the points in the pro late models is very close. Currently, right now, Ryan Couch is in the lead with 400 total points. Ryan Bronson is second by only 7 points. Mathematically, that in the chance of being able to win the title as well as David Galloway in third. He's 40 points out from Ryan Couch and Brett Wasness, who is right now 60 points out. But Brett Wasness has to have a lot of things happen if he wants to win this title.
Well, speaking of the pro lates, they are on the track for their hot lap qualifying session. And there's Wasness there in the 72. Hellman in the 7 laying one down. Wasness goes to the top of the board just that quick.
Yeah, it's going to be guys I would be keeping an eye on. It's Couch, Bronson, and Galloway mainly. Those are the guys that are going to be really having a fight with the mix. Mainly, I'd be keeping an eye on Couch and Bronson because, in my honest opinion, with how close and how tight this points battle is, it could go to either one of the Ryans.
I don't mean to interrupt you, son, but Plankow, first one into the 16s.
Tyson Plankow. Wow.
Just
already
blisters one.
0.2 of a second. Whoa, never mind.
Still 0.2 of a second, though.
Actually, almost 0.3 of a second over Michael Hellman.
Wow.
Couch is down to 4th right now out of this 5-car group that's running qualifying.
Plankow, 16.65. Tell me the driver of the 91 is not trying to flat get it done right now. Good grief, son. Leave some on the...
wanting to get it.
Exactly. Leave some on the table for the rest of us. Brett Wasness going second quick, 16.8. So 0.2 to the good for Plankow right now. I'm sorry. 16.8 right for Hellman in the 7. Wasness sitting third quick at a 16.9. Couch at 17 flat. And Chuck Carter rounding out that group with a 17 flat as well. So second group is rolling. And we've got a special treat for you folks. Domino is on the track. And for those of you who don't know who Domino is, Domino Printing. For all your apparel needs, Domino Printing. And don't forget to get your t-shirt orders in. You can find them on the Facebook page, or you can do it through the Discord channel. Get your t-shirt orders in because the top placers in each of the 3 divisions will be on the Season 1 t-shirts. So t-shirt orders getting ready to happen there. And Stifler going second quick. Make that Galloway. And so Galloway trying to fire some shots back right now.
And this is kind of interesting. Seeing these times, Bronson and Couch. Bronson right now with a 16.8, and Couch is not that far behind with a 17 flat. It's kind of interesting strategy, especially with points hanging in the balance. Only 7-point difference between both of them.
I don't know if it's strategy or if it's the fact that the track right now is tacky as all get out, and I'm not sure if these guys are, if they've got the car set up quite right for as tacky as this D-shaped dirt demon is right now.
Yeah, I don't think they've got it set up the way they're running. As Stifler runs a quick time, my goodness, Stifler and Galloway jump up to the top, 7 thousandths of a second to be exact.
16 fives, good grief.
The way this track was designed, it's definitely requires a lot of grip, especially when you have a long D-shaped track like this. That out, not the back stretch. I mean, it's really not straight, so you have to keep that car turned in. I think the way they've got it, some of these guys might have their setups. They might have it where, like, some of the slower people like Ryan Couch and Bronson are probably struggling with trying to keep the cars somewhat minor straight enough to where it's still gaining speed as you're going through the backstretch, but you're still constantly having to turn that wheel to keep the car going where you want it to go and still making it through the D-shaped turn.
Well, right now we're following along with Peyton Bright, and if you take a look at where he is, there's two things you got to be mindful of. One is the gate he just passed, because there's videos on YouTube of countless cars in real life just clobbering that gate. The other thing you got to be mindful of is if you see he's going down, it's an actual straightaway down the front stretch. But if you'll notice the back straightaway, it never stops turning. You're never not turning down what would be the back stretch. And I say back stretch as opposed to back straight because it ain't straight, folks. You look at this track from an aerial view. As a matter of fact, let's take a look and see what we can get from the blimp. And you'll see it here as we do an overhead of Bright. Here he is coming through 1 and 2, coming out of what would be turn 2. This is the backstretch. And if you'll notice, it doesn't straighten out at all. Whitlock currently sitting at the top of the street stock leaderboard with a 20.40. Peyton 59 thousandths back with a
Pruitt is not that far behind either, but so far close knit time with all four that are running in this section right now.
Absolutely. And Irwin's still not that far off. I mean, you could pretty much throw a blanket. I mean, you're less than 70 thousandths from first to fourth right now in the working man's hot rod class, the street stocks.
Yeah, most definitely. And to give a heads up on the points battle for the street stocks, it's going to be E.J. Jones and Peyton Bright you're going to have to mainly keep an eye on, as E.J. Jones is currently the leader at 540 points and Peyton Bright's at 513. Only a 27-point gap. Tuberville is over almost 90 points back, and the way their point system is, you have to be at least 75 points or less to even have a shot. So main two guys to focus on, if you guys are watching at home, is E.J. Jones in the 84 car and Peyton Bright in the 26 car for the street stocks.
Okay, so the best Tuberville can hope to get is third tonight, if I'm understanding you correctly.
Yes, Tuberville currently's got a 40-point gap to Justin Pruitt and Michael Whitlock right now.
Well, here's the catch. Tuberville's not here tonight.
Actually, no, he is. He is currently jumping out on track now.
Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Better late than pregnant. So Greg Tuberville is, the best he can hope for is third, but it's going to be a slugfest for third.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fights all around. I mean, Tuberville has a 40-point advantage over Pruitt, but if Pruitt wins and Tuberville has an issue where he's down near the bottom, like 11th or 12th, depending on how many cars are on track, Tuberville might lose out on third if Pruitt manages to win this race. And this is just based off of the 40-point gap Tuberville has over Pruitt.
So we're following along with E.J. Jones right now as he goes third quick in class. Lon Franks goes second in class, and the split from first to seventh right now in class, less than a tenth of a second.
Yeah, that's gonna be very close. I mean, and right now too, with 7 cars that we have. Oh boy, I was just watching Tuberville decide to go wall riding on the front stretch.
Well, that turn 4 wall will come up and bite you quick.
Oh
Let's go back and take a look at that there, as he's working his way through the 3-4 complex, and just catches that. That was a close one. He didn't quite catch the ball, but he was flirting with it.
Definitely, yeah. It's like even with a lot of the, like, if there's any big crashes that happen,
there it was.
My local news would talk about.
Well, Lon Franks goes to the
a little decent.
Lon Franks goes to the top of the board, 20.27.
And all the way in last, in the 7th quickest, the last one on track, Glenn Irwin, only 0.2 of a second difference. This is going to be a very close race. It's going to be a fun one to watch in the street stop.
Very much so. So Jones still has a shot to win this. So, and
yeah.
You said Whitlock was the other one we needed to keep an eye on, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Peyton Bright. EJ Jones and
Peyton Bright
are the two
for
the street stocks to keep an eye on.
Okay, so we just saw Jones finish his hot lap session as the Mod Squad making its way out, and there is your UMP modified class champion, Leo Pena. Pena just dominant the entire season. Basically just had to show up tonight to claim the title. Yeah,
the points he's racked up. He's racked up 558 points this season. Second place right now is Derek Debris, and Debris is about 81 points behind, I want to say, looking at the base off season points. And especially when max points are awarded 75, you could practically say he locked it up at the end of the race from last week.
Well, Pena goes to the top of the board, so I don't think he's looking for show-up points tonight. I'm thinking he's looking to put a big exclamation mark on the season. Blake Brown currently sitting a 10th back in second. Brother Rodney sitting third quick in class, another 10th back off of him, and Mike Henry rounding out the 4 cars that are on track right now, 4/10 back off of Brown Brothers.
Yeah, a good points battle to watch too. That especially with Pena's already locked up the title, there is still a battle for the second spot at the end of the season. Derek Debris is currently holding second place with 477. Blake Brown is not that far behind. He's only 24 points out from Derek Debris. So if Blake Brown has a good run and Derek Debris struggles, Blake Brown might be finishing out the season in second instead of Debris.
Well, that's something we're going to need to keep an eye on with Brown and the Hooters number 74, as Debris making his way out on track right now in the 117. So going to be interesting to watch the battle for second shape up here tonight. It's academic that Pena's got the championship, but it's going to be a slugfest as we've seen these guys go at it the past three nights that we've broadcast for the Total Domination Raceway Dirt Series. Debris and Brown, no love lost. So look for these guys to start throwing bombs at each other quickly.
Oh, most definitely.
As we're following along right now with the 117 of Debris. He's got a pretty decent line coming through 4. Gets the car straight early and just mat it.
Currently third out of the UMP class currently. So not that far off from Blake. It's going to be a close one. See if he can run another good lap here.
Well, you can see the track already starting to to go dry slick right around the middle. So right around where he's putting that right rear tire, the track's starting to give up a little. But the good news is that cushion's starting to form, and we're going to see some good battling going on in the heat races. That's for sure.
Oh, most definitely, especially when that cushion starts forming. Oh, these guys! I can't wait to see what how these guys handle the cushion.
The only caution I got to give is when the cushion does start to move up the track and you're going down the back stretch, that crossover gate will bite you quickly.
Most definitely.
You know, because you're not straight and you're not really. It'll grab the back of the car before you can know what hit you. As Debris going third quick, Gerald Miller slots in for fourth. As Elmore rolls one off in fifth and tags the tractor tires coming through coming into the pits.
And took out one of the yellow cones there. Man, that cone's not happy with him now.
So here we go, folks. Heat race time as the Pro Late models making their way out on track right now.
Yep. Quick roundup for Heat 1. It's going to be 8 laps for Heat 1. Front row is going to be 71 of Daniel Stifler and Tyson Pankow. Second row is going to be number 6 of Ryan Bronson, 72 of Brett Wasness. Rounding out the rear end of the field is going to be the 02 of Chuck Carter, and they're going to be running 8 laps.
So Stifler, Pankow, Domino, Wasness, and Carter, and Bronson. So, I'm sorry, Domino not on the track. Just wanted to have some fun in the hot lap session.
Yeah.
So, getting ready to turn them loose here. As
waiting on Bronson to catch back up.
Waiting on Bronson to catch up. Waiting for Wasness and Carter to slot in. So, going to be interesting to see what happens here. As Pankow laid one down early, Bronson needs points.
Yep.
He needs as many points as he can get out of this heat race. And we know that the Pro Late models are not afraid to lean on each other, as we saw body panels having to be replaced last week during the heat race. And I'd like to thank iRacing for, yes, you fixed the left side tire being in the track, or sorry, the right side tires from being in the track. Now the left rear is down onto the bead lock. So, good job, guys.
And green flag's out.
Green flag flies. We are live in heat race number 1 for the Pro Late models. Side by side through turn number 1, that's Pankow and Stifler. Stifler flirting with that crossover gate on the high side.
Woo-hoo, that was close.
These guys, again, not afraid to slug it out here in the Pro Late model.
Most definitely.
A lot of respect.
Everything's calm right now, but a few laps, and once the feature comes, I doubt we'll be seeing any kind of calm.
Yeah, this is the calm before the storm.
Most definitely.
As these guys are right now just kind of trying to feel the track out. Stifler, Pankow, Bronson, your top 3. And it looks like the track might be picking up some speed. We knew it was going to be a heavy track during the qualifying session for these guys because they were the first out on the track. And these guys are all deep into the 16s now. Pankow sitting atop the board in the 91. Speed-wise, fastest lap of the night so far with a 16.3. 16.36.
Wow. Killing it already.
Stifler with a 16.38. I mean, these guys are just set to kind of kill tonight.
Most definitely, as we got 2 to go right now.
Stifler definitely in dire need of some points.
Most definitely. There we go. White flags in the air. Panko's trying to see if he can make a move. He's got to really cut this corner sharp if he wants to have any kind of run off the turn.
Well, the thing is, he's got to be careful of pinching it down too much, because that and there's your checker, as that wall will come up and bite you quickly. So Stifler hanging on for the lead, Pankow going second, Bronson for third, Wasn is coming home in fourth. So and Carter coming home in fifth. And all 5 of these guys just went to the top of the leaderboard for overall lap times.
Wow.
Tell me this track's not starting to pick up some speed.
Yep, that's going to be interesting.
Would like to remind everybody this broadcast is being brought to you by Evil One Graphics for all your in-sim graphical needs. You got something going through your mind, you want to see it on your race car, find them on Facebook, Evil One Graphics. So it looks like we've got Galloway, Hardgrove, Haleman, and Couch. Couch in desperate need of some points as well. So
definitely,
and he's starting fourth. And he's starting fourth. Good luck.
He needs to get a heat win to get up front. He can get a heat. If he can win this heat, he'll start in the out front of the outside row for the feature, and the feature's where all the points are up for grabs. So he's got it. He's got to run hard on this for this heat. He's only got 3 cars to worry about, but it's
but look who he has. Right, yeah, but look who he has to worry about. Galloway, not a slouch. Hargrove, not a slouch.
Definitely.
Haleman, definitely not a slouch. As Haleman has led the last couple of weeks at least a handful of laps both times. So, it's easier said than done saying, oh yeah, no, he's just got to worry about these 4 guys. Green flag comes out. He's got to worry about them, but worrying about them is one thing. Getting by him cleanly is another.
Most definitely. Looks like Couch is already up to third. Good little fight up here though for first.
Well, he did time the start just right. Got a good fight off of turn number 4, and got great drive through 2, using the cushion to his advantage. Goes to the inside where it's starting to slick up, and you see him lose some ground there to Hargrove.
Most definitely.
Meanwhile, Galloway sitting atop the leaderboard, sitting in first right now, goes 4th quick on the leaderboard.
Couch is trying to look on that inside line, see if he can make it pass around Tyler Hargrove, and then 211.
Well, it's easier said than done.
4 laps to go this time by at the halfway point.
These guys right now are just searching to see where the grip's going to be. And remember, being this early in a heat race and we've got a lot of cars left to hit the track's going to change a ton. As Hargrove goes to the top of the leaderboard,
wow.
16.35.
That's quick.
That's hauling the mail, that's for damn sure.
Up working lap 7 now, 2 to go this time.
So white flag comes out.
If I was Couch, I'd be looking. I would be trying that higher line right now, see if I can find anything on that higher line, especially if feature's going to be where it makes a. Hargrove easily wins this heat.
That was Galloway. Hargrove hanging on for second, Couch for third.
I apologize.
So.
My apologies. That was David Galloway up front. I misread the numbers.
So Galloway hanging on for the win. Going to start outside row number 1. I'm sorry. Yeah, outside row number 1 for the feature. Yep. Slot Hargrove into row 2. Row number 2. Couch row 3. Hellman in row 4. So 9 cars here tonight for the what the hell is that noise?
I've been hearing that. It's like the clanking noise. I've been noticing iRacing's been having that issue lately. I've noticed. I've had that issue as well.
So it's not just me. I'm not losing what little is left of my sanity.
No. Honestly, I was in the same mood or another day ago. I was in a race and I was hearing the clanging noise. I'm like, what in the world is that? I've noticed it's happened since iRacing did their most recent update.
All right,
that's been happening.
So, only 7 street stocks making the call tonight, and giant points implications in this one.
Most definitely.
And look who's starting up on the front row.
Franks and EJ Jones. And all of them are in one heat. So front row is going to be the 23 of Lon Franks. Alongside of him, EJ Jones. Second row is going to be the 07 of Justin Pruitt. Number 20 of Greg Tuberville on his outside. Third row is going to be the number 0 of Michael Whitlock. Alongside of him, Peyton Bright. And then in the rear of the field is going to be number 42 of Glenn Irwin.
So this one has the opportunity to have just giant points implications.
Most definitely.
You know, especially with Jones starting up on the front, we know that he needs a good points night. Pruitt within striking distance as the green flag comes out. We are live.
Alrighty.
And Jones jumps the cushion.
Wow. That was interesting.
Jones jumps the cushion, and Franks goes back to the point. And there's Pruitt. And here comes, Whitlock with just a power move down the inside. And there's your battle for third in points. Side by side right now with Tuberville and Jones.
Ooh. Oh, contact!
Good grief.
I saw some... did EJ save it? Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah, no, they all saved it. Meanwhile, up in front, Pruitt to the inside of Franks. Pruitt to the top of the leaderboard. On track and in time. First one, sub 20 seconds.
Wow. Coming around for the halfway point now. 4 laps to go.
Pruitt, Franks, Whitlock, Tuberville, Jones, your top 5.
More low contact.
And don't count out Glenn Irwin. He's still within striking distance of that one, too, as he goes to the inside of Jones. The battle for 5th is just a slugfest right now.
Most definitely, as we're coming down to 2 to go this time by. Bright's all the way in the back. I'd be kind of worried for the feature if he's going to end up finishing way back there. I'd be scared.
Meanwhile, taking the white flag, that's Justin Pruitt.
Franks is trying to see if he can find something on the low line, see if he can possibly try to get him on this last turn. It'll be close, but he's got to cut it down quick.
Well, here's the thing. Franks has the speed. Fastest car on the track right now. 19.921. And that's going to do it for the street stocks.
Yep, so that'd be Pruitt, Franks, Whitlock, top 3, 4th,
No.
Tupperville.
No.
Oh, I make him.
Yeah, you had it right. You had it right.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
screwed that up. So Pruitt,
Scared me there.
Pruitt, Franks, Whitlock, Tuberville, your top 4. E.J. Jones hanging on for 5th. Glenn Irwin for 6th, and Peyton Bright in 7th. So
That'll be interesting with the feature Bright all the way in the back. He's got to really hope for something bad to happen if he wants any shot at that. Starting in the back and with E.J. Jones being up front, or I'm sorry, not up front, but more mid-pack. If E.J. Jones is in front of Peyton Bright, Peyton should be worried because he needs to be in front of EJ and be miles ahead of EJ if he wants any shot at the.
it's going to be a slugfest. Plain and simple, it is going to be a slugfest. So modifieds out on the track right now. Leo Pena, Blake Brown making up row number 1. Derek Debris and Gerald Miller in row 2. Eric Elmore and Rodney Brown row 3. Justin Gledell and Mike Henry in row 4. 8 cars making the call tonight. And we know
just one heat for him.
Just one heat. We know Blake Brown needs to have a good finish to secure 2nd place.
Yep.
Here we go. They're coming out of turn number 4. Flaggers pointing at him, and we are live in the modified division. Contact already as they're 3 wide. It's a Waffle House situation going through turn 1. Scattered, smothered, and covered. Pena showing the way. Pena showing the way. Brown fighting, and we've got a car on its roof.
Oh my. I haven't heard caution yet, which is kind of surprising. They're still letting him go.
That was Elmore going for
right
Mr.
now.
Toad's wild ride.
Working lap 3 now.
How that wasn't a caution, I have no idea. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened with Elmore before we're done here. But meanwhile, up front, Pena, Brown, Miller, and Debris. The usual suspects up at the front of this one.
Yep, halfway point.
And you remember 2 weeks ago, Miller from Eldora collecting the bounty that was on Pena's head.
That gave Miller some really big confidence boost there.
Absolutely, and he's been running up front ever since. Blake Brown right now goes to the top of the time charts, 17-1. Miller, 17-2. So the speed is starting to pick up here as the track's starting to slick off, and these guys are starting to like it a little bit. It's going to free the car up just a tick more as this battle for, well, I would say that the normal transfer spot is going at it, but these guys are just slugging away at it. Oh, Miller almost getting into Brown, having to climb hard on the binders. White flag.
We got one car stuck on the wall, the 115 of Michael Henry.
It's going to bring out the yellow, I believe.
No, I think they already.
No, that was the race.
Yep.
So let's go back and take a look at what happened with Elmore. So keep your eye on the 420, the black and red car there on the inside. They're getting ready to take the green. It should be this time by as we're watching the replay. So keep your eye on that black and red car in row number 3. And coming up here, this is where he goes on a Mr. Toad's wild ride. Just gets hooked by Brown. How that car didn't go completely over, I have no idea. Justin Goodell going for a wild one, too, as he almost headlongs into the wall. So... that is going to do it for the heat races. And would like to remind everybody that you are watching a presentation of Total Domination Raceway. TDR puts on 3 classes of dirt racing every Sunday night. Sessions go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hand scoring, live admins, the works. It's as close as you can get to your Saturday night short track as iRacing has to offer. If you like the action that you're seeing on track, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to drop a comment if you want to get in on the action. Go ahead and drop a comment with your iRacing screen name, and we'll get you added to Season 2 of TDR, which is slated to go off relatively in short fashion here, with this being the final night of Season 1 points. Also, don't forget to get your t-shirt orders in. You can find those order forms on the Discord channel. You can also find them on the Facebook page. Domino Printing going to be supplying the t-shirts. Season 1 TDR t-shirts going to have the 3 class winners on the t-shirt, but you can also order the t-shirt of your favorite driver. So you can find all the information on how to place your order for that on the Facebook page or in the Discord channel. Domino Printing proudly hooking us up with those. This broadcast is being brought to you by Evil One Racing Graphics for all your in-sim graphical needs. You got something going through your mind, you want to see it on your race car, you want Evil One Racing Graphics. You can find them on their Facebook page. And the Hellenbach modified there that was on screen, that is driven by race controller Easy Eric himself, owner of Evil One Racing Graphics. This broadcast is also being brought to you by the Hub Sim Racing Giveaways. You can find them on their Facebook page. Reasonable buy-ins and hella good prizes if you do get in on the Sim Racing, the Hub Sim Racing Giveaway raffles. You, again, find them on their Facebook page. Tyler, when did they just say we were going back live?
5 minutes till the hour.
5 minutes till the hour, so we have 5 minutes to kill. Who do we want to talk to? You know what? Let's talk to Mr. Pena.
All right, I'll go find him. See if I can. I don't think I'll see. I don't see him.
He should be here. Check in the team channels, sir.
Yeah, I do not see Pena at all.
Which is surprising. Oh, let's see, who do we want to talk to then? How about... let's talk to Jim.
Jim
from Evil One Graphics.
All right, I'm gonna bring him over. I know he was in the middle of talking real quick. Give him a second.
Nope, take your time. Nope, don't do it.
Yeah, that is.
Don't bring him in if he's in the middle of doing
I
so.
just overheard him on the main radio.
Yep, not a problem.
How about you want to bring EJ?
Yeah, let's talk to EJ. Yeah, let's talk to EJ.
I'm gonna bring him over. Alright,
EJ Jones, Tony up in the booth. You got me, sir. EJ Jones, Tony up in the booth. You got me, sir. Oh, let's try this again. Let's try this again. EJ Jones, Tony up in the booth. You got me, sir. Apparently we don't have EJ.
I have a feeling he's away from the computer then.
What'd I do?
We were just looking to talk to you about your thoughts going into tonight's final points night, and points battle that you're into right now is tight.
I just hope I did better than I did in the heat race. Good God, that was terrible.
Well, it wasn't the greatest showing we could have ever hoped for, but
man, it was bad.
it was bad, but at least you finished, and your team didn't have to completely rebuild the car after an oops.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, we're kind of rebuilding the car for setup purposes now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you're in a hell of a points battle right now. Tyler, why don't you, in case you weren't aware, EJ, just how close it is.
Yeah, EJ, right now, your main nemesis right now is Peyton Bright, and I've noticed he's been struggling, but right now, Peyton's only 27 points out from you. I know with you, the way you've been running this whole season, as long as you're running clean, and granted, I know how Volusia can get, but 27 points, that's not very much compared to 75 points going out the first.
Yeah, I definitely need this track to try like a lot, unfortunately, and I don't think it's going to get there. So I'm kind of going to be going blind into this last race. Fortunately, he starts behind me. So
well, best of luck to you, EJ. We're going to ask right now that everyone please rise, gentlemen, please remove your hats, as our good friend Mr. Terry Adams brings us the American National Anthem. And again, that rendition of the national anthem brought to you by our good friend Mr. Terry Adams, who proudly supports the Disabled American Veterans Association. DAV is an all-volunteer fleet of non-critical medical transport for America's veterans. And more information on how you can get involved and help them out, go to dav.org. Well, Tyler, it's go time.
All right. pro late models are going to be the starting. I honestly, I kind of wish they got the start. They get the start last, because man, this is going to be an interesting race.
This is going to be a slugfest.
Drivers to keep an eye on: Ryan Couch, Ryan Bronson, the main two, 7-point difference. We also got to keep an eye on David Galloway and Brandon Watness. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to do some quick math here. Actually, if with only having 9 cars running for pro late models, minimum amount of points is going to be 44. Big difference between first and ninth are only going to be 31 points. So in all honesty now, David Galloway's and Brett Wasness are out of the picture for winning it and looking at it. So this is going to be a 2-man race now for the championship.
Okay.
Couch versus Bronson.
Okay, but Galloway and Wasness are slugging it out for third.
Yes.
So still, you know, a lot on the line here tonight. The one we're going to keep an eye on, though, is going to be Couch and Bronson as they're starting next to each other in row number 3.
Oh, boy.
Oh, let the games begin, kids.
There's going to be some fireworks. And a quick heads up, the third and fourth place guys, they're only separated by 20 points, but the main battle is going to be the championship. Oh, boy, this is going to be fun.
Oh, let the games begin.
30-lap feature.
30 laps, the scheduled distance here on the half-mile D-shaped dirt demon that is Volusia Speedway Park, and just outside of, in between Orlando and Daytona. So
about 30 minutes, about 45 minutes from where I live. So it's literally a breeze for me to get there.
Yeah, it's about a 2-day tow when you're coming out of the Northeast, like a lot of the guys come down for speed weeks. As we are green, and Stifler getting rocked right now by Galloway. Galloway saying that, hey, I want this one.
Yep, no love lost there. They all want to get the win as much as these guys.
Baby. Woo. That was a 91 of Pancow getting into it with Couch. And here comes Bronson. Good grief. These guys are just beating on each other already. And we're just finishing lap 1.
Yeah, actually working on lap 3.
I'm sorry, lap 3.
Quick. Oh, look.
Jeepers. Well, we know there's no love lost between Pancow in the 91 and Couch in the 167. Because we've seen those two.
Most definitely.
Between the two of them, they've hit just about everything except the flag stand and the pace car in the last couple of weeks. Bronson in the 6 just biding his time right now, as that's the close of lap 5. And, you know, Bronson knows that he's just got to stay within striking distance of Couch. Doesn't need to win it, just needs to you know, stay within striking distance.
Yeah. Right? Bronson's still in striking distance right now, but he's got to catch up to Couch. He's about a car and a half length behind.
Meanwhile, that battle for the front of the pack, Galloway has flat checked out.
Yeah, he's gone. He's been flying.
There's Galloway coming out of 4 there. I mean, you're talking 8, 9 car lengths to the 71 of Stifler. And it looks like this track's starting to take on a blue groove kind of appearance down low. Everybody kind of scared to go up onto the cushion, especially considering how quickly that turn 4 wall comes up. And there is a bump underneath the flag stand here that can really unsettle these late models. And if you're not careful, you're going to eat the wall.
Yep, very easily, especially with how they've got it set up. Working lap 10 now.
So Couch currently sitting in 5th. Mr. College Student as the points shake out right this second. How are we looking?
Right now, it'd be Couch winning this right now. Bronson needs to get around Couch and I believe another car. Or actually, no. I think Bronson just needs to get ahead of Couch, and I think Bronson can pull this out.
So it's between those two. Whoever finishes higher will be your Season 1 Pro Late Model champion. As we're watching Pankow right now work the inside of Hargrove. How Pankow is able to get that much of a run. Ooh, comes through the slick stuff.
Ooh.
Almost collects Couch. That would have been disastrous.
That was close.
Another coat of paint on those cars and everybody would have been in trouble.
Oh, most definitely. That would have been a big wreck incoming.
Okay, that was Gallowell Jr. Is that Carter?
Halfway point now.
Okay, Carter was the one coming out of the pits. Not sure what was going on with the O2. And Gallowell having connection issues.
Oh, that's never fun.
Especially when you're leading a race. That's the scariest feeling in the world.
Yeah, that's never fun when you see someone having internet issues like that. That's never fun.
So, Gallowell showing the way. Stifler in second. Then comes Hargrove in the 211. Pankow in the 91. Couch and Bronson nose to tail for 5th and 6th. And again, your battle for the championship are the cars currently running 5th and 6th. Whoever finishes further up, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like I'm just mainly watching the championship battle right now. Bronson and Couch. It looks like Bronson cannot find any time to catch up to Couch right now.
Well, he may have been expecting this track to slick off more than it has, because it looks like he's fighting a tight condition. He's really having to put some wheel into it. You know, he's turning a lot more to the left than he is to the right. So I'm thinking he was expecting this track to go a lot slicker than it is, and it looks like he's really fighting with it right now. As he does catch Couch, you know, he's caught him. Can he get by him? As he's flirting up there with that cushion, and he's gonna need to try it. You know, because unless you're the lead dog, the view never changes. As he jumps the cushion and loses 5 car lengths.
Oof. He's got to find something quick. Not many laps left right now.
Not many laps left as Galloway with almost a full straightaway lead right now over that pack of angry dogs behind him. And I gotta admit, I was expecting fireworks out of the Pro Late Model division tonight, and there's been a lot of respect shown across the board by these guys.
Most definitely, as we're at 5 to go right now.
So 5 to go, and Pankow jumps the cushion. Couch gets by him. Oh, it's not over yet. Ooh. Pankow gets by, or I'm sorry, Bronson gets by Pankow. Couch jumped the cushion. That let Bronson get a run on him. If he gets to him, will he turn him? That's the question.
Definitely expect some fireworks. This is going to get interesting. Bronson's getting right up near the tail now.
We should be white next time by.
No, I believe it's 3 to go right now. I believe we're working on lap 28 right now.
And Couch keeping it wound up, using a little bit of that cushion.
Should be 2 to go.
It looks like Bronson just barely missed on the setup.
He tried to duck down low, and he's losing a lot of time for it now.
So white flag flies this time by for your leader, David Gallowell.
Oh, I'm being told 5 to go now. I'm hurrying on the race.
Okay, so it wasn't a 30-lap race. It was a 35-lap race.
My apologies. I was handed the wrong info.
Great. So 5 to go, still a lot of racing. And Pancow could play a role in this before we're done.
Most definitely.
You watch the 91, he's trying to stay off the 6, but he wants the spot. Because Pankow's got his own battle going on.
Yeah, Bronson's got to start making some moves. He's about 2 car lengths. That's right, 2 to go.
2 car lengths? Bubba, that's about 5. Between Bronson and Couch right now, you're about 10 car lengths.
And white flag is out.
It's academic for Gallowell at this point. The question is, who's going to come home in second? It looks like Stifler's going to hang on for second. And the war goes to Couch, hanging on for the victory there.
David Galloway Jr. wins the race, but Ryan Couch wins the championship.
Well, let's grab both those guys and get them into the booth here.
I'll grab David Galloway first, our race win.
Yep, grab him real quick for me.
Yep. And here he comes.
David Galloway, Tony up in the booth. Congratulations on the race win, sir. You just
Thank you.
dominated tonight. Tell us about the, what did you do different for the setup tonight?
I didn't really change a whole lot. I actually made the car the feature. It was way better in the heat race. I thought I made the right call to change 1 or 2 different things for the feature because of it being so slick, but I ended up making the car so much, worse, and it pushed getting in, it pushed getting out. I had to jam the brake to get it turned, getting in, and then coming out of 4, it wanted to plow the wall down, and same thing out of 2, and it was just, I made it worse and was able to still hold a lead by whatever the margin was, but I just made the wrong choices and went the wrong way.
Well, it looks like compared to what everybody else did, you made the least worst call of everybody. Congratulations on the race win, sir, and congratulations on the top 5 in points.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So.
All right, bringing Couch in real quick.
Yeah, grab him real quick for us. And the man of the hour, the man who, he didn't win the battle, but he definitely won the war, Ryan Couch, Season 1 champion. How does that sound, sir?
Well, that sounds pretty good. I had a rough time going through qualifying. Car was a little bit better in the heat race, and still wasn't where I wanted it to be in the feature. I come down. I think I caught Tyler Hargrove in the last few laps. Really fast.
Well, I mean, you and Bronson, it looked like the fireworks were about to happen, but you were able to keep him at bay. Congratulations on the championship. Is there anybody you want to thank for this season?
Yeah, I just want to thank TDR and Tyler and them for putting this season on for us this year. And I knew I had to keep Ryan Bronson behind me, or else he'd we was on. I think it was only 7 points difference between us.
Yeah, there was. It was whoever finished in front of the other one was going to be the season 1 champion. So
what was that?
Whichever one of the two of you finished ahead of the other one was season 1 champion. So congratulations, Ryan. Awesome season. Looking forward to seeing you in season 2.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'll definitely be here in season 2.
All right. We'll let you get back and let you celebrate with your team. Congratulations. And looking forward to seeing your car on the T-shirt for season 1.
Yeah, it'll be right there on there. Thank you, y'all.
All right. The working man's hot rods making their way out on track right now. As the street stocks making their way out. Tyler, give us the rundown of the points in this one, because I believe you said that it's a 2-pony race in this one as well.
I'm double checking. Yes, it's E.J. Jones and Peyton Bright. E.J. Jones has got a 27 point lead over Peyton Bright.
So there's E.J. Jones in the 84 and Peyton Bright in the 26. So they're going to be starting towards the tail end of the field. And how close is that one?
For which one again?
The points battle in this one. How close are they on points?
They are 27 points difference right now. So it's going to take a E.J. Jones to have a big wreck to falter.
Bright's going to need to win the race.
With 7, yeah. Bright's got to win, and E.J. Jones has to get finished dead last in 7th, which is 48. Biggest difference there is about 33 points.
Well, here we go right now.
E.J. Jones has to struggle big.
And we are live. 30 laps of scheduled distance in this one.
20 laps.
20 laps. Justin Pruitt slugging it out right now with Lon Franks. Franks gets sideways, jumps the cushion, almost collects the 0-0 of Whitlock.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Oh, one in the wall.
Caution's
out.
That was Peyton Bright. Oh.
Was that Bright?
Yeah, it was Bright. So let's watch the snap-on number 26 here. As you see, there's the 23 jump the cushion, and everybody stacks up behind him. Dives it in there, gets a good run. The only problem is, he overcooked it, bumped the 0-0, or I'm sorry, the 20 of Tuberville, and just eats the tractor tires. Oh man, this is gonna get interesting now.
Yep. No laps were completed when the caution came out, so they're filing back up to the original lineup, and then they'll be should be waving the green this time by as they're getting ready to come to start finish.
Now the question is, how much damage did the 26 take eating that tractor tire?
That'll be interesting. Because green flag's out.
Green flag out as Franks and Pruitt go at it again. There's the 0-0 of Whitlock as they're 3 wide down the backstretch.
Oh my.
And Tuberville into the wall. He caught that that crossover gate that we were talking about during the heat races. Meanwhile, Pruitt showing the lead. Whitlock and Tuberville just slugging it out for 4th. Go, hang on to her, son. Glenn Irwin with a power.
Quick.
Glenn Irwin with a power move up through the middle. E.J. Jones battling it out with Tuberville right now. He needs that spot to give himself just that extra little bit of cushion. Bright right on his back bumper, though. That is your battle for the championship.
Starting lap 4 right now. Still very close battle with everyone.
Still very close battle for everyone. As the 26 and the 84 almost getting together coming out of turn 2. Pruitt still showing the way up front. Frank's right with him, though. EJ Jones in an 84 brushes the Armco going into 3 for the rim riding, but that's a little bit ridiculous, EJ. And problems for Glenn Irwin. Looks like he's just letting those guys go.
That's not gonna help out Bright at all, especially when he needs all the spots ahead of EJ as he needs.
Well, the battle up front for the race win is really heating up. As Leon Franks all over the back bumper of Justin Pruitt right now. And he's got Whitlock all over his back bumper.
It's very close battles. It's going to be who's going to make the mistake first, and they'll take advantage of it quickly.
Well, it's who's gonna make the mental mistake or get taken out by someone else's mental mistake.
Exactly.
As Jones gets by Tuberville, and Bright eats the crossover gate. Keeps it straight though. Doesn't look like he hit it hard, but good grief, these guys are really starting to heat things up.
Yeah, it's getting good. EJ Jones is ahead of the 20 car of Tuberville right now, and Bright's just still struggling in the back as we're at the halfway point now.
Well, Bright's got to make something happen quick here.
Most definitely, because this
And
championship for him is slipping away very quickly, and he's got to make a move now. He's
These
got
guys-
about 8 laps left.
And these guys
Or,
are
I'm sorry.
flirting with disaster on the backstretch. There's some guys that are trying to keep the car wound up because in the street stock you don't have the horsepower to really let the car eat, and the cushion is right up next to the wall.
Boy, oh boy. Starting lap 12
Oh,
now.
here it goes. Jones making his move. Really keeping it wound up there.
Yeah, Pruitt's just gone. He's lights out right now.
Well, you see Pruitt there in the lead. Frank's in second. EJ Jones up to third. So it's really starting to slip away right now for Peyton Bright. Finally gets by Tuberville in the 20. That moves him up into 5th.
Thirteen laps completed, 7 to go.
7 to go as Franks and Jones fighting it out for second. Whatever he did after we talked to him.
And caution's out.
What happened to Greg Tuberville? So
I'm
let's
curious
back it
as
up
well.
30. Let's back it up 30 seconds as they go into turn number 3. Keep your eye on the 20, folks. Gets it in there and just overcooks it going into 1. And
Ooh,
yikes!
ouch.
Collects
42 had nowhere to go.
Glenn Irwin, victim of circumstance there. Looks like he's taking that one pit side for repairs. Gonna beat the pace car out of the pits. So let's reset the field. Oh, drama, you are a cruel mistress. Justin Pruitt shows the way. Then you've got the 84 of EJ Jones sitting in second. If the race ends right now, Jones has it locked. Then you've got Franks, Whitlock, then the 26 of Bright, Tuberville, and the 42 of Irwin. And looks like we're going green this time as Jones up in the moisture-filled section. No, looks like we're going green next time.
Yeah, 42 was in the pits and is now having to be at the tail end of the field at the restart. 13 laps completed. They'll be starting lap 14 when the green flag waves.
14 of 20?
Yep, 20 laps. They'll be working on 13 laps complete. They'll have 7 to go at the start.
Of course, caution laps do not count here in Total Domination Raceway. And here we go.
And I think they just called it off. 84 was in the wrong position.
There we go. Okay, so your battle for the points lead. They're nose to tail on the inside line.
This is going to get interesting.
Does
Especially
Bright
with 7 to go.
Does Bright have anything for Jones?
Right now, the way he's been running, I don't think he has anything for Jones.
Well, the track is starting to get a little more slick. The more laps they turn on it. Working their way through the 3-4 complex. Here we go. Going to be 7 to go when we get the green. And green flag flies, and we are back. And Jones bobbles a little bit. Franks into the wall going into 1. Here comes Whitlock on the outside. That's your battle for 3rd with current points leader, E.J. Jones.
EJ's holding that inside line, trying to keep Bright behind him as much as possible.
Well, it's not that he's got to keep Bright behind him. He's got to keep Bright within a car. Right now, he's got the championship. And, oh, Bright and Tuberville getting together going into 3. That could have ended 8 different times poorly.
That's 5 to go. That's time.
Justin Pruitt in the 07 just clawing his way at it right now, doing everything he can to keep the 23 Alon Franks at bay.
It's working right now. He's doesn't have that many laps left.
Should be 5 to go right now.
Working lap 17 right now. This time by, it'll be 3 to go.
3 to go. So Pruitt showing the way. Franks in 2nd. Whitlock sitting in 3rd. E.J. Jones in a comfortable 4th. But he better not put his speed up too much as the 26 of Peyton Bright backs off a little bit to try to get a run on it.
Two to go.
Pruitt right now showing the way. Whitlock looking to the inside of Franks as they go down the back chute. A lot of respect being shown in the working man's hot rod class. You might call them street stocks, and that's exactly what they are.
White flag, white flag.
White flag is out. Can Pruitt hold on for the race win? Franks is going to have one more shot at him coming out of turn number 4. Hits the slick stuff. Pruitt's going to hang on. And E.J. Jones just hung on for the...
And E.J. Jones.
Your points champion. So let's reach out to Justin Pruitt.
Bringing Justin in. All right, bringing him up now.
Justin Pruitt, Tony up in the booth. Congratulations on the race win, sir. Talk us through what your feelings on what just happened.
Well, I want to first and foremost thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Today is he's risen today. I want to thank the guys from TDR. I want to thank my teammate Michael Whitlock. We work on these cars week in and week out, and this is the first win for me this year. We battled through a lot of adversity. We've had a lot of bad runs, and I'm glad that we finally got up here and got one. Worked on the car a little bit from the heat race, and I think we made it just a tick better than everybody else, and that's why we're sitting here right now.
Well, I'd like to also point out that your teammate, Mike Whitlock, coming home in third. So you guys just put 2 cars on the podium, my friend. Congratulations.
Yeah, Michael's a hell of a driver. I was really proud to see him run with Lon all week, or all race last week, and just hate that he had that bad luck there at the end. Like I said, we've got a pretty good team. We might not win them all, but they always know we're here.
Well, is it safe to assume that you both are going to be back in season 2?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do away with the street stocks here. We're probably gonna run up to pro lates next year.
Well, you heard it here first. Whitlock and Pruitt talking about making the move. Congratulations on the win, Justin. Looking forward to seeing you in the future.
Hey, thanks to you guys too for doing the live broadcast. You guys do a hell of a job.
Well, we're happy to be here, especially when you guys give us action like that to broadcast.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so now we are going to reach out to your points champion.
Here he comes.
EJ Jones, you didn't win the battle, but you damn sure won the war. You said you were nervous last week coming into this event because you were a little uncertain as to what the track was going to do tonight.
Need to dry out a little more for me, but I'll take 4th. It was tough. The caution certainly didn't help when I got to 2nd, but it happens. It's racing.
Well, it happens. It's racing, but you were able to keep Bright at bay, and you were able to hang on for the points win. Anybody you want to thank for this season, sir?
I got to thank once again my buddy Charles Cosper, who got me involved in this and gave me another expensive habit instead of actually racing to do this. Also, my other friend Peter Delavan.
Well,
He
EJ
would always let me play on his rig at his house on the weekends, so that helps also.
Well, EJ, congratulations on the points championship. Looking forward to seeing that Don't Mess with Texas number 84 on the Season 1 t-shirts.
All right. Don't mess with Texas. That's right.
Hook 'em horns. Anyways, congratulations, EJ. Awesome season. Awesome season.
Oops, I think I jumped them down too early.
That's
My
all right.
apologies there, EJ.
It's all right. We were getting ready to turn things over to the Mod Squad, getting ready to make their way out onto the track right now. It's academic right now. Just by showing up tonight, Leo Pena, your Season 1 champion. But the battle for second really heating up as Blake Brown in the 74. Oh, my Lanta. Are the Brown brothers still here? Oh, boy.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
There he is. So, currently sitting in second place, the 74 of Blake Brown.
Yep, that is the closest battle, and it's only 24 points difference. And right now, with eight cars lined up, it's I'm just saying it now. It's a crapshoot because a lot of things can happen, and from first place of getting 75 points down to 5th, or actually down to 6th. I mean, that's a 25 point difference. So
we got Brown in second. Who's in third?
No, Derek Debris is in second. Blake Brown is in third.
Okay, so starting nose to tail, third and second place. Debris in the 117 in second. All he's got to do is keep Brown within striking distance.
Yep. Debris got to get caught up in an early wreck or something And Brown's got to win this and hope Debris finishes, I believe, 6th or worse for Blake Brown to take over 2nd.
Okay. Meanwhile, your season 1 points champion, Leo Pena, on point. And here we go. Pena pulls the trigger. We are live in the modifieds. Almost 3 wide as Rodney Brown eats the inside wall, has to check up, loses a boatload of spots.
Yeah. And it's
Blake
the 30
Brown
lap feature as well.
And
oh
there
my.
it is. Blake Brown gets into the back of Leo Pena, has to check up, gets run over by the 13 of Gerald Miller. The 117 of Derek Debris gets by him.
Cautions out on the track.
Right?
And I believe they only got 1 lap in.
Did they actually get the lap in? As we're watching the tail end of the field here to see what exactly happened. And there it is. 51 pointing the wrong way on a one-way street. That's Justin Gledhill. Rodney Brown got sideways. Gledhill climbed on the binders to stay off of him, and just looped it, unfortunately, because it's not uncommon for dirt cars to unhook the right front brake. So when you go into the corner, it actually helps let the car take a set. The only problem is when you have to climb on the binders to, throw the anchors out, you have a chance of swapping ends.
Yep.
So getting ready to go back to green. Looks like we got everybody where they need to be, and Pena going to show the way. He's got the 17 of Debris. So 1, 2, and 3 in points, sitting 1, 2, 3 on the track.
I just got word from race control. They did only get 1 lap in.
Okay, we did get a lap in, so it's not a complete restart. That's why you see Debris starting in front of Brown. So 74 got an uphill battle in front of him. He's got to get by 2 of the toughest, and actually 3 of the toughest in the business, because we saw Gerald Miller in the 13 win at Eldora a couple of weeks ago, as we are back green. And these guys aren't done wrecking yet.
My.
Christmas. Meanwhile, up in front, Pena showing the way. And there's your battle for 2nd in points. As Brown needs to get by Debris, and Debris needs to have an issue. Pena starting to check out. He's using that second cut of the cushion to his advantage. He's really starting to stretch his legs here, as the track's starting to slick off, but it's starting to take rubber down low. So we could see two distinct grooves starting to form up here before too much longer.
As Pena's starting to pull away from Debris right now. Blake Brown's not that far away. He's trying to close in.
Well, he's trying to close in, but right now the battle for 4th really heating up, as you've got Elmore and Miller, going tooth and nail for it. Elmore just backs it into the cushion, and it looks like Miller might be fighting a tight race car.
Oh boy.
He is. That car's wanting to push up the track badly coming off the corners. As the top 3 starting to get strung out. It's pretty much academic right now, unless Debris steps on his own junk. He's going to hold on for 2nd in points. Hard fought battle, though, for Blake Brown. able to hang on for third in points, currently running third on track. Gonna need a lot of help to pull a championship off, or I'm sorry, second place off right now, as Pena had the championship locked up as soon as he rolled onto the grounds tonight.
Yep.
So this battle for fourth, your closest battle on the track right now, that's Elmore in the 420 and Gerald Miller in the 13. And we've seen Miller really stretch his legs as he collected that bounty on Pena's head 2 weeks ago at Eldora. You know, and that's really boosted his confidence. Look for him in Season 2 to really make a mark on this league. And the 51 of Gladell going pit side.
I was hearing over the radio he's having some kind of issues, and he's pulling it pit side.
Well, he was blinking quite profusely.
I would definitely do it. 12 laps completed, 18 laps to go.
12 down, 18 to go. As you've got Pena, Debris, and Brown, your top three. The battle right now is for fourth. We're watching it between Elmore and Miller. And Miller wants to get by, but Elmore, the line Elmore's taken, he's pinching Miller off, and it's killing every little bit of momentum that Miller's got.
He's holding that position as long as he can.
Well, this is a good battle to watch, because it's clean driving, but it's car placement 101. You know, where do you need to put your car so that they've got to basically wreck you to get by you? He's not blocking, he's just holding his line, and he's basically telling Miller, you're going to have to turn me to get by me.
Yep.
And we know that Gerald Miller, the type of driver that he is, he'd rather eat the wall himself than turn another driver on purpose. So it's going to be interesting to see if Miller can figure out the rest of this puzzle to be able to get by Elmore. Meanwhile, up in front, Debris and Pena have started to really stretch their legs. Brown struggling a little bit in third. Looks like he's dealing with a tight race car too. Apparently these guys were expecting the track to slick off more than it did, as we see him putting a lot of left-hand wheel, and he brushes the wall. So yeah,
Pena was really high up there.
The Pena flirting with disaster, coming off a 4. And these guys are really getting after it. They're using every little. Well, they're using every little inch of this track right now, and you know, with only a handful of laps to go, it's going to be interesting to see if anybody's got anything for Pena.
I don't know, but the way Debris is going, he's trying to find that line to catch up. Doesn't have a lot of time left. He's got about 9 laps left, I believe. We're working lap 22 right now.
Well, he's keeping Pena honest, but the problem is he's not able to really make any ground on it.
Yeah, it's like there was a few laps earlier he was able to catch ground, but right now it's been a stalemate.
And that's one of the things you're going to see with as hard as tire as these guys are running. And maybe he found something there. You know, if you're fighting a loose race car, put it where it's slick.
Pena got a little slidey there. Dupree's closed in quickly on Pena.
It looks like Pena may have lost the handle on the 16. Here comes the 117 to Derek Debris. That's first and second in points right now. Pena locked the championship up as soon as that hauler rolled onto the grounds tonight. Looking to put an exclamation point on this season. This would be win number 8 on the season for Pena. if he can hold on. And I believe we're 2 to go.
Looking for a fight. Right now, getting ready to complete lap 26. Here we go for a good battle now.
It's a drag race right now. Pena trying to keep it wound up on the high side. Debris looking to try to get some bite down low. Pena able to keep it wound up.
There'll be 3 to go this time by.
The question is, did Debris show his hand too early? Pena's going to be expecting the move again.
I think Debris showed his hand too early. I think Pena's going to know. Oh, boy.
Well, Pena's going to know, but he's got to keep it pointed straight. 2 to go.
Debris got to either make a move this time or next time or the last lap, because this is going to get close.
Well, here we go. Coming to the white. 1 more lap to go. Debris going to have 1 more shot at Pena.
Oh, Pena's both getting loose.
Contact.
Oh.
Debris dives it down. Slides
Gonna
up
be
to
a drag
the
race.
He overcooks it. Pena's going to hold on for the win.
Wow. What a finish.
Wow.
What a finish.
Just overcooked the daylights out of it going through 3. Caught the slick stuff. Tough break. Derek Debris doing everything he could to get the victory. Pena, well-deserved victory celebration right here. Let's watch him coming to the green right now. And there it is. Debris just overcooks it. Able to hang on, but Pena coming home. Your season 1 champion and wins the battle and wins the war.
Pena is just absolutely dominant this season.
Do
8
we
wins
have
for the
him?
overall.
Please tell me we have him in.
Unfortunately,
You're
we don't.
kidding
I
me.
really wish we did. I think he's still new to the Discord, I believe.
Oh,
I don't think he has
gotta
a
be
Discord.
kidding me. We don't have your season 1 champion, Leo Pena. We don't have him in Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about a heartbreaker as he's going to celebrate right now. Let's reach out to your runner-up in the point standings, Derek Debris, though.
Yeah, he is in here. You want me to bring him up?
Yes, sir.
All right, here comes our second place points finish.
So, able to hang on for second in the race, able to clinch second in the point standings. Derek Debris, congratulations on the podium tonight, sir. Hello, Derek.
How's it going?
There he is.
A lot of background noise at the moment.
What a finish! Just, I mean, talk us through that last lap. You know, what was going through your mind going into 3?
Well, it's just, I think the bottom just didn't have enough, but I didn't want to wreck Pena either, so I don't know. Just tried to race clean out there.
Well, that's the one thing I've got to respect about this entire league is most of you would rather eat the wall yourself than even touch another competitor. You know, congratulations on second in the race. Congratulations on clinching second place in the points championship. It was a tight battle coming into tonight between you and Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't know what to expect coming into this race. How the track would turn out and whatnot, being the last group out.
Well, is there anybody you want to thank for, you know, now that the season's finally over and you know you've got the second place in the in the UMP modified division?
Can you repeat that question? Sorry.
Anybody you'd like to thank for this season, sir? As I believe everybody's going back out on track for a photo opportunity here.
Oh.
Yeah, is there anyone you want to thank, Debris?
Well, I guess I would have to shout out to Jason Salter. He's the one that got me in this deal. And originally, I didn't even really want to drive UMP stuff. But it has been a blast. A lot of fun.
Well, sir, it was definitely a blast for us to watch you guys do your thing tonight, as everybody making their way out on track right now for a group photo. Looks like we're doing a 4 abreast salute to the fans tonight here from Volusia. So, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this one, the entire Total Domination Raceway driver roster, you wanted the best, you've got them 4 abreast as they're making their way around Volusia Speedway Park here in Florida. A 4-wide salute to you, the fans, for sticking with us, and their way of saying thank you for all your support for the Total Domination Raceway, and that we will definitely see you for a season 2 in relatively short fashion. If you like the action that you're seeing tonight, don't forget to look us up on Facebook, Total Domination Raceway. Don't forget to look up Bofa Broadcasting on Facebook, Bofa Broadcasting Channel, the other BBC, and all of our great sponsors. As these guys doing 4 abreast. Tyler mentioned they were going to try this. I'm glad he waited till after the features to do it, as it's good to see everybody all together out on track, saluting the fans with a 4 abreast salute.
That is awesome. That is the perfect way to end out the season.
The season might be over, but the racing's not done. As I received word from league management, I believe we're going to have a couple special events planned in the upcoming weeks. I heard one of which is going to be a spouse race. I would call it a powder puff race, but that's not to insult any of our female drivers. Is the question? Most of the drivers in this league are of the male variety, as it is now a rolling demolition derby. Everybody looking to get a new vehicle.
They're just going to have fun now.
Hey, this is what it's all about. Let the dogs eat. But there will be at least a couple special races. I heard powder puff race, where the drivers' wives are going to climb into the rigs and to put on a show for us in the upcoming weeks. I've also heard talk of an open wheel shootout coming up. So a lot of action still left to come in Total Domination Raceway. But Tyler, I think that's going to do it for you and I tonight.
Yep. I gotta now grab a jet plane to get down to Lakeland as quickly as possible. I myself have a truck series race I'm getting ready to get involved in a few minutes. So I gotta get there. I gotta take a jet plane to get there in less than 5 minutes.
Well, go, Bubba. Best of luck to you. You've been watching a presentation of Total Domination Raceway. This has been the TDR Dirt Series. We, again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and drop a comment with your iRacing screen name. We'll get that passed along to league management. And we want to invite you to join us tomorrow night, as it's going to be more dirt car action. However, it's going to be the 305 winged sprint cars live from Myrtle Beach Speedway. And yes, folks, that is a pavement track, as we are going to be broadcasting the 305 pavement series. So more open wheel action, or more dirt car action tomorrow night. This is Tony Trapasso for Mr. Tyler Vickery saying we will see you next time, folks.
Have a good one.